Hey, it's Rion with Get Sexual Attraction. How do you know if she's really into you? What if she's just cold as ice and she's not giving any signs? We talked about this in one of the other videos that you can find on the channel here. But how do you know if she's really interested? Well, she's going to give signs of attraction. Now, the thing is, and there's a lot of those signs, and you should be in tune with sexual presence and communication enough to be able to know what those signs are. And there's all kinds of them. Now, if you think she might be interested in you, but she's kind of cold as ice, or she's just there and you have no idea, then you got to put some kind of seed or test out there to gauge where she's actually at with you. So we went in more detail with that in a different video. So you'll know when a woman's interested in you with any of these signs of attraction. The PUA industry uses the term IOIs. The thing is, there's no manipulation here. You should never have to manipulate, and you should never manipulate, okay? Because women sense that. They sense there's something funny going on. He wants something. So you want to clear all that stuff out and be sexually present. When you're sexually present, you're communicating power that she will respond to. From there, working on the guns. Yeah, okay. From there, you're going to get these different signs of attraction, and there's all kinds of them. There's dozens of details and nuances, from giggling, laughing, talking louder. This is a big one that happens a lot. When she's like with a friend or nearby and you're closer, they'll talk louder, even about a certain subject matter sometimes. But either way, just talking louder, twirling their hair, touching themselves, showing their neck, eye contact. There are so many beautiful little signs. So as a natural, you want to get to the point where you don't have to be Mr. Talkative social guy unless that's you and you want to be. Either way, you want to have this foundation of embodiment, of sexual power, of presence, of connection to your masculine power, physically, sexually, and spiritually. Even emotionally, even your life purpose, this great connection, and a connection to the divine feminine within her. If it's too advanced for now, don't worry about it. Value sexual presence, because then you can show up and you can just be there. And this is what naturals do, is they just show up. They don't have to talk, or, oh, she's not interested, let me talk some more, to, you know, or let me become this ultimate maestro in this one area to hopefully then impress women, when that was the reason I did it the whole time. And now I'm even more frustrated, so I'm gonna keep getting better at this area because of that. I mean, you can have it all, but again, foundation, value sexual presence. So then when you show up, you value flirting from women, you're gonna attract more of it. Natural grounding videos. So you show up and you start seeing these signs of attraction, who has this natural embodied foundation. So as you show up, then without even doing anything, just non-verbally from your, it's not even being conscious of your body language, although that's another thing that you can bring into it. It's really about having sexual presence. And then when you show up anywhere you go without speaking, women just start responding. And then you know who's interested. So how do you know if she's interested? She's going to start giving these signs. Giggles, flirting, touching herself, looking at you, longer than normal. There's so many different things. You'll start to feel that, yeah, there's this connection energetically between you and her, and that connection says everything. It's a start. It may or may not go anywhere. But the more sexual presence and power you have, the more sexual attraction you're going to get from women. So as you connect with that, you're going to receive more of that. You'll also be aware of what those signs actually are. So that's how you'll know when a woman is interested. She'll show the signs. Now, again, many women can be interested in a man, but they don't want to take any risk, or they've disconnected from their feminine to show their interest in a man. And many women have actually forgotten how to flirt even. And so then there's this gap of, as a man, do you take the risk to see if she's interested or not? That's on you. Now, you don't have to. If the lone wolf style approach, if that's what you're doing, you're probably going to have to get into that stuff. Where you take the risk anyways, quote unquote, where there's really no loss, but you're just, bam, starting a conversation and just seeing if there's a connection from there. If you're not sure whether she's attracted to you or not, or if you just want to approach a woman anyways, or you like her, you can go in and make the approach. That gets in and talk about other stuff. So how do you know when a woman is interested? She'll give these flirting signals of attraction. And they're not even as overt as you think. Like, no, they're real subtle. So you got to be in a space where you can receive that from women. And there's some advanced stuff we do to really be in that power and then receive that from women. But start with natural grounding. Look for and value flirting and signs of attraction for women. If you're not sure if she's interested, then you can do something. Throw a seed, a communication, a test, something out there where you can see if she's really attracted to you or not. Invite her someplace. Just throw something a little bolder out, kind of tease her like this, something. If you think it's too friend zoney, if you're not sure where it is, you can always do that. We talked about in a separate video, and how important it is to do that well before the third date or meeting if you're seeing a girl, to really know where she stands with you and attraction. Because if it goes past the third date in general and you're kind of in the friend zone being drug along, so many men that's happened to, then that can be a torturous zone for you if you don't want to be there. Okay, so just to wrap this up, how do you know if a woman's interested in you? She'll show you signs. Now, some women may not show those signs, those like little subtle flirting signals. If they're not showing those signs, then you got to be okay with either just leaving it be or going in and finding out if there is a connection. Because if you wait for her and she's not showing those signs of interest for you, unless you're going to keep seeing her, in some context, chances are it's probably not going to go anywhere anyways. So be okay with connecting with women and then just seeing if there is something. Then you can put out bolder things to frame the dynamic and see if she's okay with it and so forth. So that's all for now. Work on your sexual presence and you will start seeing more of those signs of attraction for women. You'll be able to know when they're really interested in you. And this is without being like socially powered guy and so forth. You can be that, but have a foundation that knows women, that knows the truth within them, that speaks this language, this universal language of not necessarily love, but sex, sexual polarity, which can lead to love. Okay, so that's all for now. Again, this is Rion. Subscribe to this channel. Get involved with the mailing list. Check that stuff out. GetSexualAttraction.com. You can have more women interested in flirting you than ever before. Talk to you later.